Hey guys, guess what time it is?
I'm not ready.
What time is it?
It's 11:02.
No, it's 11:06. 11:02 would be like.
It's
I
actually
don't know if you can see my mouse.
3:28.
Yeah.
How are we starting
What time
this?
is it? It's this time on SUBPARCADE.
I guess broken clock is right twice a day, huh? So,
It's actually right 6 times a day if you think about it.
I guess your broken heart is right 6 times a day. How's a broken watch right 6 times a day, Lena?
Okay.
Explain the joke.
It's not. It's not. It's just.
You're just lying.
It's just a funny bit that I stole from someone.
It's cool.
Yeah, no, last podcast on the left, they're very funny. But one of the fucking hosts always jokes about how a broken clock is right 6 times a day if you include the second hands. But that just means that the seconds are right. Doesn't mean so it doesn't make sense and it's very stupid. But and it's always anytime someone says that, I always think of that, and it just sorry.
How
Bye.
many minutes are in a day?
20.
20 minutes in a day?
Oh my god.
I was
20.
I was lowballing, you know.
Really though?
60 times 24.
I'm Price is writing it, you know.
1,440.
Yeah, about
You can't take that.
about as
What,
much
you
as you
picked
can.
21?
That's enough money to save an American from a pandemic that lasts a few years. Anyway,
That's what they said.
yeah. Having exhausted the books from Kenji let me in just a few nights, I go back to the library, deeming it safer alternative for getting my reading fix. I return the books he has stolen while I'm at it.
He's in a corner just rolling up the books and then injecting them into his veins
Yeah.
because it's a fix.
Mm-hmm.
To Lainey's delight, I don't tell her where I got them though.
Wow, you sure read a lot, don't you?
Yeah, I guess I do. I
Fucking
mean,
nerd.
I do. Even I think it's weird. I think I might have a reading problem. Maybe I'm a junkie.
No, I didn't mean it that way. It's not weird at all. And being addicted to reading is a lot better than being addicted to fucking alcohol like me, you dumb bitch.
Yeah, I know, it was a joke.
Haha! It wasn't funny.
I'm sorry.
You should be.
Okay.
Leave my library.
Get out of
I would
my
be a great
swamp.
librarian.
Get
Someone should hire
out of
me.
my swamp now.
I am looking for a job. I will be your librarian.
I smile at her reassuringly and drop the books on the counter so Lainey can check them out. I feel tired, so I sit down in the vacant chair in front of her desk.
Ah! Go sit next to me. Did you see her face? Go back. Ah!
While Lainey goes through the modest pile of reading material I found, I let my gaze wander around the library. At the table is a pair of girls chattering in hushed tones rather than working on their homework.
Oh my god, did you see Joe yesterday? He really was looking at her feet so much.
What? No. Didn't.
I know, we all saw it. It was so weird.
It's not true.
The short-haired one notices me, looking in the direction and waves at me. When I raise my hand back, they glance at each other and giggle in unison.
He
Why are you
sounds like a
laughing
fucking
at me?
dumbass. He never looks at anyone's feet.
I'm not sure how I should feel about that. Let's say it's a good thing. The one who waved at me has a horrible case of epilepsy.
I don't think you have a case of epilepsy. I think you just have epilepsy.
Saw her
Well,
having an
yeah.
attack a few days ago.
You
It
know,
was-
I feel like an epilepsy attack. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She
You
has-
just have
she has,
epilepsy.
Condition, you mean?
Yeah, like
She
it's
has-
not a case. I don't know. I felt like that was very weird wording.
Yeah.
It's one of the most disturbing and scary things I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, seizures are very, very scary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's so, like... Because, like... nobody knows how to act in that situation. Nobody knows how
unless
to,
you're like, you
how
know,
to
unless
help.
you're trained or whatever. But like,
Yeah.
my
and
brother
so
had a
few people
seizure one
are.
time when we were really young, and I guess it's like pretty common for kids going through puberty to have one seizure and then just be done. I guess it's like kind of common.
I don't think I know anyone who's had a seizure.
I was listening to a podcast and both of them had, well, one has a seizure disorder, but the other one, like, she just had a seizure once when she was like 12 and then never had one again. And that's like exactly what happened to my brother. But it was really I thought he was dying. It was really scary. And I mean, I was little, so I definitely didn't know how to react except for screaming and telling my parents that he was dying.
Someone has a seizure, and I'm pretty sure this is correct. They're probably laying on their back.
Yeah, because they
Don't
fall.
do that. You put them to their sides so they don't choke on their tongue,
Mhm.
and you put their head on your lap so they don't bang their head on the floor.
Yeah, because I've seen the dogs
And
that
you talk reassuringly.
I've seen dogs that like are trained to be like there for people who have seizures,
Mm-hmm.
and they always like wiggle their little bodies under their heads.
Yeah.
It's really cute. My dog,
It's like,
speaking of dogs, my dog used to have seizures, and yeah, we would just hold his head and tell him it was going to be okay, and now we were there, and it was very sad. Those were like less like scary, but they were always just really heartbreaking. The one that my brother
Yeah.
had was really fucking scary because like full on shaking, eyes rolling back, like tongue out, was very terrifying.
yeah.
And there she is, happily chirping away about whatever, as if she doesn't have a care in the world.
Good, she should live like that. Epilepsy must be kind
Yeah.
of scary to like live with, so I'm glad that she should be happy.
Yeah. I think that I've known like few people with epilepsy,
Mhm.
and you know, to me it always seemed like they were, you know, people that are just trying to live, you know, the most out of life that they could.
Mhm.
Like they really were, you know, to steal a fucking quote from Dead Poet Society, or I guess that parody that Community did. You know, they're really trying to seize their day.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I've heard some people with it, they can kind of like, I don't know, maybe this is wrong, but I've heard like some can kind of tell when they're gonna have one, and then others are like super, they just happen.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I feel like it's a thing that's got to be hard to live with, but like you can still like be very happy and very normal, you know?
You know,
It's got to be scary.
school really is something else. Lainey raises her eyes from the book she was going through. Slightly startled, she adjusts her glasses and puts on a nervous, confused smile.
The fuck are you talking about?
Is this how ableist again?
Yes.
I don't really know how to explain it. It's just that everyone's so active, or how should I put it?
Not crippled.
It's not just the festival thing, I think, even though I haven't been here that long. But it's everything. People talk more, work harder, and just are more than any other school I've seen before. I'm struggling for words, but it feels like I'm speaking honestly. School feels so alive.
Yeah.
Let's save
See,
the
that's
shit.
not too bad.
This one.
That's sort of like what I was saying. But you know,
I really thought that said it makes me feel sick.
Lenny, I'm leaning towards this one.
Me too, but I don't know if that's what Rin would want.
Does she feel stuck?
I don't know. I don't know what Rin
just
feels.
choose what feels.
But I
right
think
to you.
I think refreshing also.
Sure, there were some people like this in my old school too, but not as many, and it feels more intense somehow. I think if I had to put, if I had to pin it down to one thing that the students here are really appreciate going to school.
I don't think that's a bad thing.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, you kind of said it like it was.
Suddenly,
Listen,
I realized
Sal,
I've been
just
babbling
because-
my thoughts to Lainey out of the blue. She's just a bit of a jumpy person.
No, I'm not.
So I fear that I've made an impression. Was I talking out loud? She's looking at me as if I was talking out loud. I hope... what I hope is curiosity rather than horror. so I figured she's alright. Sorry for suddenly talking about weird stuff like this. I didn't mean to trouble you.
Oh, you're not. I'm happy to listen if you like talking. Clearly you like talking. Makes me feel a little relatable? Relatable. Reliable, too.
Lainey smiles sweetly and a little bit ironically at that. I respond with a thankful smile of my own. As she pushes the neat stack of books across the counter, I stand up and gather them in my arms.
There you go, nerd.
What? Thanks.
I guess we'll be meeting each other again. But don't.
Lainey's kindness is heartwarming. You can count on it. See ya.
Heartwarming is bad for you in this condition, so...
Gotta keep your heart cool. Doctor's orders.
You can't feel anything,
You've
so...
been putting lizard blood in your system. to keep your
Jesus
heart cool.
Christ!
The morning of the track meet greets me with a brilliant sunshine from a crystal blue sky. While I leisurely stroll towards the track, I decide this is a good sign of what I'm not sure. This is it's exciting for me as it seems for a large portion of the student body. I'm even less interested in watching sports than I am in participating, but cheering for Emmy is a good cause. I'm not expecting this to be any sort of amazing and spectacular experience, but it can't hurt. I'd probably be spending the time reading while cooped up in my room otherwise. When I approach the bleachers, I spot Rin. What was that?
Reading books like a little bitch.
Hot. Spot Rin. American
You know
film.
what? You know, if this game has taught me anything, it's that staying in your room all day reading books is for bitches, and completely ironic because we're basically reading a book
Yeah.
cooped up in our rooms.
Exactly.
You came.
What? I did!
I did not? You can't prove it.
You haven't even taken your shoes off yet.
Of course I said I would, didn't I?
That doesn't necessarily imply that you had to follow through. Lots of people say things, then don't mean them.
Well, I don't.
I mean what I say, and I say you have nice feet.
Rin shrugs, seemingly bored with our conversation. She turns on her heels and heads back towards the stands.
Goodbye, bitch.
So, are you excited about this?
Not really.
Me neither.
Then why did you come?
Why did you? She doesn't reply at all, so I decided not to either. We enter the bleachers and Rin nods upwards.
Up there.
Rin leads the way, and soon we settle down on an almost empty bench. Oh!
Hot mom, hot mom, hot mom.
There's an older woman sitting next to Rin. Someone's mother, I assume. She has rather long hair done in a braid. On seeing Rin, she gives her an oddly familiar seeming grin.
What was her voice?
I don't remember.
Well, this is surprising. I thought you went to get a snack, not a boy.
And Rin's
Yeah,
like,
it's like-
this is my snack.
Wink.
Oh yeah, what Joe's
And
doing.
then
I
she
think is
slaps
exactly.
you on the ass, or she kicks you in the butt. This is no good.
We can't eat him, silly.
The woman laughs at Rin and shakes her head, apparently unable to find a comeback for that. I know that feeling.
Well, I suppose you've always been one to go out for one thing and bring back another. But I'm being rude. I haven't introduced myself. I'm Emmy's mom. I'm sure that if you know this girl, you've at least met my daughter too. Pleased to meet you.
That explains it. She's like a taller, older, more hot Emmy. Apart from her being somewhat darker than her daughters. Oh, did I say her hair? Anyway,
Yeah.
there's really no mistake in the resemblance. Sorry, Miss Sao. Hisao Nakai. Nice to meet you.
I'm Ren Tezuka.
Mrs. Barazaki laughs again. She really does resemble her offspring, and then leans back a little on her seat and raises an eyebrow.
Rin's
The
funny.
Offspring, huh? Am I right? The Offspring?
Like the band?
Yeah.
My friend's
what-
got a girlfriend and she
girlfriend.
hates that bitch.
Yeah.
He tells me every day. That one?
Yeah, I was trying to think of a song, but I couldn't.
I got you.
Sorry.
I got you. Don't be sorry.
So now that we all know each other, how long have you and Rin been dating?
Fingers together.
A month. Yeah.
My response consists of silence as my brain suddenly lurches. She would say that too. Into gear, but just
What?
before I can begin to utter a hastily babbled explanation, Amy's mother bursts into laughter again.
Haha, you're a blusher, aren't you? You freaking stupid little freak.
I don't know if there's any way to keep my dignity in this situation, so I settle for a mumbled response. We're not.
I know, but it's funny to watch you squirm.
Squirm, little worm.
I'm sorry for giving an old woman her amusements.
She cuckles again to herself.
That's her laugh.
Old woman. She doesn't look that old to me.
Oh, she looks just right.
I suppose I can let it go.
Oh, she winked. She wants to fuck in the bathroom!
How kind of you.
Joe!
Starting. Well, I guess I can. I guess that since she's not Rin's mother, she wouldn't mind if I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be that weird. Hey, look, it's her. Mickey.
Not Rin's Emmy's mom, so I don't care.
Mickey, sorry. I direct my attention to the track where they're preparing for the first sprint.
Yeah, Ricky's are the things in Xenoblade, and you know it.
Yeah. It looks like the 400-meter dash.
Steven, put a Ricky on the screen.
Okay.
Thanks.
I scan the runners before finding Amy. She's smiling with an almost cocky look on her face. This man has a gun.
No, Kenji.
We made that same joke last time. Amy explodes off the block, disappearing from the starting line.
I'm sorry,
of the
you
block.
hear a gun? You don't want to scream? I do.
It's amazing. Oh, Kenji, put it down!
Oh, God! Kenji, no!
It won't let me skip this part. It's weird. I feel like
Kenji,
it's the exact
Kenji would
same.
be an awful school shooter because he can't,
can't
see
see.
too well.
Yeah, it's true. He's like pointing at the lockers with posters on him. By the time she rounds the final turn, a few of the other runners have caught up with her. But she puts on a final burst of speed and leaves a half second behind. Pew! Mrs. Barazaki whips and shouts, applauding wildly. Generally looking at any other parent cheering on the child. I think you made that same sound too.
Hey.
Amy bounds off the track, looking pleased with herself. I cheer right along with the rest of them. I think you did that same thing too.
No, I didn't!
The announcer, sounding suspiciously like Misha, gleefully gives the result.
Emmy!
I think
Emmy's fast as fuck, boy.
Yeah, Emmy is fucking fast and she's better than all of you! Haha!
I think
that was incredible. Mrs. Sorry, Mrs. Barzak grins proudly.
Emmy's a heck of a runner.
Fall silent as the next event prepares to start. I'm surprised to see Amy striding out onto the track again. Wait, didn't she just run? Amy's mother not.
She came out the pussy running and hasn't stopped yet. Yes, but she runs multiple events for the team, especially the sprints. It's a lot of running, but Emmy can handle it. We know she can.
From the looks of things, she's right. Amy doesn't appear to be tired, as if she hadn't run the previous event at all. If not for the sweat visible on her shirt, you never know. Which event is this?
It's the 200-meter dash. She'll do this one, the 100-meter, and the relay.
I see.
Isn't the 200-meter dash technically two 100-meter dashes?
Once again, the pistol sounds, and once again, Amy flies off the block. thumping sound draws my attention away from the race. It's Rin's foot. She seems completely absorbed in the race.
Oh my god, Hassel looks looking at Rin's foot just as much as Joe does.
What?
Emmy's
No.
mother cheers again, and I assume that the race is over. Sprints don't seem to me like they'd take very long to complete. Your foot.
It's fucking beautiful.
Foot was bouncing on the bleachers.
I like it. Keep doing it.
Can you bounce it on my dick?
Oh.
You're into this stuff. I'm surprised. Thought you said this wouldn't be exciting.
I suppose you're right.
She's bored.
It's not that interesting. But I'm watching Emmy, not the sport.
I don't follow.
I
Emmy's
watch
the
for
most
my
Emmy when
friends.
she runs. Yeah. You don't get to see Emmy at her Emmyest very often. But here you can, see?
She directs my attention toward the track and where the 100-meter dash is about to start. This is the same dialogue. It won't let me skip.
Yeah.
I'll watch Amy closely. As she gets onto the starter block, her body's relaxed. And
But now you're seeing it from different eyes because you're trying to get in between different thighs.
Hmm. You don't have a hand fetish anymore.
Nope.
Nope, you got that foot fed.
Got the nub fetish.
Yeah.
Emmy just doesn't work for you anymore.
I know. That
I've
butt
moved
means
on to
nothing.
higher class things like feet.
I can see she's a coiled spring. As the starter tells everyone to get, her head snaps up and her eyes narrow slightly, and she smiles a little like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, a little bit. Put her.
Yeah.
Could you put put his face on her face?
Yeah, but like keep the smile.
Yeah, like transparent a little, you know, like
Yeah.
so they're one.
Yeah.
Like their
put
face
the Chaos
off.
Emeralds. Yeah, put the Chaos Emeralds around her. Thank you.
her
And make sure in one of her little like her, you know how like her feet is like a scoop thing. Put a chili dog in there.
Okay. Pistol goes off, and she's unleashed for the cage like she was always moving. She's really fast. As she sees across the finish line, fierce look was replaced by her normal grin. Oh, she's angry. Amazing. She's really amazing. I've never seen someone move that fast.
Well, don't look at me. I'm far too relaxed to run that fast. No, I think Emmy's prowess all came from her father's side.
Damn it, she's no single. At the mention of Amy's father, Mrs. Barzaki looks wistful, almost sad.
Divorced. He gets his boner back.
He got in her. He got her into running. You know.
Why was that hard?
Really, I didn't know that. I'll leave it at that. Don't say anything for a little while. I get the feeling this is something personal I shouldn't ask about.
So he in the picture? You single? The bathroom's open.
Beep,
I got a room here.
A beeping noise suddenly emanates from Miss Barzaki's pocket. Reaching into it, she pulls out a cell phone and looks at it.
Single mothers in my area?
Honestly, text messages. Oh my god, single mothers in my area. What is he? 16?
No!
You're dating a 16-year-old. I'm 16.
Oh, nothing.
I won't text you. I'll call. I promise.
I'm big boy. I'm 18, actually.
I'm big boy. I'm gonna go to college and I don't even know how to text.
Yeah.
I've got. Was it what? I've got to go to a meet up with a friend of mine.
She fucking the nurse.
Will you tell
Yeah,
me?
it's implied she's fucking the nurse.
Ah, dang it, lucky.
Will you?
That means the nurse is
He's
your
fucking
daddy.
the mom and the daughter. That's class.
The-
Gross.
The nurse is your daddy in the Emmy route. He's your stepdaddy.
Stepdaddy, come rescue me.
He's your stepdaddy-in-law.
Will you tell Emmy I'm very proud of her and that I will call her later?
You're gonna go get eaten out by the fucking nurse instead of congrating your daughter.
I mean, it's probably also like they're talking about Emmy herself.
As he's eating her out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While waiting for the relay to start, I peer at Rin. She seems uninterested in her, surrounding myself included. That remark she made before is still stuck in my head.
That sounds nothing like Rin.
It does make sense now I think about it. After seeing her out now, I can believe that Emmy's on a track sports. Or
See,
we've all read
now
this.
that you're on Rin's route, like, you don't, like, when you heard that, Hisao didn't understand what the fuck Rin meant, but now he's getting it.
Oh yeah, that's true. So we haven't read this. My bad. After seeing her run out, I can believe that Emmy gives all her track sports are more than a hobby or even competition to her. They're a defining aspect of her life. What about Rin then? Does she feel the same way about art? Considering the persistence she displayed before the festival, I could easily believe it. Did I see Rin at her most Rinniest? When she was painting the mural? It's Rin time, baby.
It's Rinnin time.
The lay's
Ring,
about-
ring, ring, ring.
Ring. The relay is about to begin, but I don't see Emmy anywhere. I thought Emmy ran the relay.
She runs.
She run.
Oh, that's not. Goodbye.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go throw myself in the cellar.
No, it's okay. It's alright. Steven, please, yeah. Steven, please edit in a, like a SpongeBob, like the hand from SpongeBob dropping an anchor on Rin's head and indenting it. Thank you. So she won't be running for a while yet.
So do you like dented heads? Is that like a kink of yours?
No, I think it's just funny.
Oh. So you don't like to like nut into the little dent?
That would be pretty funny.
Did you see it? Emmy at her Emmyest.
Maybe.
Maybe this time.
The race begins, and I cheer Emmy's teammates along as they pass the baton. Finally, Emmy sprinting on the track with a final lane. Once again, I'm taken aback by how graceful she looks when she runs. It's really beautiful. The look of determination and fearlessness on her face are only Emmy at her Emmyest. Emmy flies across the screen.
Well, let's go down. Right here on the field?
Oh god!
Got a crown. Oh, whoops.
Gotta crown the victor. See if you can find a laurel branch.
That's not gonna be easy. Rin shrugs.
At least we tried.
Emmy is surrounded by her teammates, all of them congratulating her on the run. Rin seems to be waiting for Emmy to notice that she's arrived. Doesn't seem her style to draw attention to herself or to emote beyond shrugging. Being more impatient than Rin, I wave to Emmy in her stead. She looks up and grins happily at us.
Hey! You shut up.
We would have brought you a crown of laurels, but Hisao didn't find one.
Neither did you.
It wasn't my job to look.
Yeah, Hisao.
When did we assign jobs?
It's always been your job. You're the man.
Yeah. With the hands.
When I said, see if you can find a laurel branch. Try to keep up.
God, Hisao's
Try
so
to keep up,
stupid.
slowpoke.
I shrug, guess Rin's rubbing off on me. Seems it's my fault after all, Emmy. Emmy laughs at Rin and me.
It's okay. I'm sure you'll make it up to me somehow.
Don't cry.
Good. So how do you look?
Very impressive. Emmy's pleased with this assessment. I don't mention how much more impressive her performance is given her lack of legs. I figure she knows that already. Besides, it seems like it would take away from her efforts somehow.
Great to hear. I was worried that I looked a little slow on the relay, but I guess he did fine, huh? Yeah, I guess he did great. Yeah, I'm good. I know I'm good. Why did I even ask? I'm big great.
Emmy giggles and then seems to remember something.
Oh, before I forget, Ren and I are going to do something next Saturday as a post-track meet celebration. You should come along! Normally, we wouldn't invite you, but normally we would do it in the... Normally we would do it in the day after, but since today is Sunday, I've got homework and classes and all that stuff to take care of.
I'm sure I'd love to.
Great. It's a promise then. You have to come because, again, normally we wouldn't invite you.
Oh no.
Alright, your mom wanted to say she's proud of you.
But she's getting fucking dicked down by the fucking priest. What's his name?
The priest?
The nurse.
No.
The school priest.
Yeah, the school priest.
God,
Understandable.
horny priest who fucks the kids.
No.
No! That's what they already do! We know the priests do that.
She'll call you later tonight.
I thought I saw her in these dance. I'm glad she made it.
Hey, Emmy, you're going to miss the medal ceremony.
Thank you, Patrick Warburton.
I said it.
She turns to Rin and myself.
You don't have to stick around for this part. It's boring. Besides, you should get cracking on your own right now if you don't want to be up.
Amy skips back to her teammates, leaving me and Rin by ourselves.
Have we read this before?
Yeah, we've read most
Okay,
of
that's
this.
why I'm doing silly voices. I don't care.
Okay. I think like it's a little different. Like she's like kind of flirty the first time. I think I don't remember.
She's just like finger blasting herself the first time, and this time she's not.
Yeah.
Here.
I'm just finger blasting the other guy right now.
Yeah.
Neither of us
Yeah,
have
she's-
slightest interest in the post-competition ceremony, so we silently get away and back to the quad.
Wow, Sally
She found
just
a
got
new
cucked.
boyfriend
How does
to
that
finger.
feel?
Rin yawns without even trying to restrain herself.
Rin can't finger Hasao!
She could tow him.
What?
Oh, hell yeah. Rin can't finger Hasao.
Tow
Oh
him.
yeah. She can
But-
use her feet.
Yeah, one big toe right in the butt.
Rin, can your nub fit my asshole?
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
The asshole can
Because it's like
expand
up
quite.
to-
Yeah.
It's up to here, right? Like
And
the-
Amazon Alexa can fit up the asshole.
She has a bit of her arm.
Steven, I bet my fucking arm could fit up your asshole.
Rin yawns without even trying to restrain herself and shuffles her feet around restlessly. Feel awkward, but less so than if I was with someone else. Still, I'm left hanging, not knowing what I should say next. Amy was great, wasn't she?
She was great. I am very jealous of her.
Why?
Like I said, don't you think it's great to really be yourself?
Sounds weird coming from Rin. I don't think you, of all people, should have trouble finding a way to express yourself. Don't you have it paintings? She turns to look at me, and for the first time I see in her eyes this strange, hollow expression that I think must be unique to her.
No, you see, the problem is that I'm not really sure who I am.
Yeah, you're 17.
I think they're all 18.
Okay,
Yeah, they're all
same
18.
thing.
I'm just saying, I think they're of legal age to be drawn nude.
I mean, you know, they have birthdays because time passes, though. So,
Everyone has a birthday. Except
it's a coming of age thing,
Yeah.
I think.
Today's art club meeting is currently on hold while everyone waits for Nomiya to show up. I take this time to try and explain my theory about Yamaku to Rin. So the feminist, right? I'm trying to figure out what exactly about the school feels so special to me. That concept I unsuccessfully tried to explain to Laney the other day. It's still difficult, but the track meet and the time I've spent observing my fellow students have helped my ideas mature a little. Have you noticed that people talk all the time? Can't really explain it, but once again, as I try to explain my observation, I'm struggling for words. Student body is heavily clicked, and I'm only now beginning to make sense of the intricate grouping and popularity networks, and yet the feeling of being part of a group is stronger here than I remember being in my own schools.
Here's the thing. Every schools have cliques. He's just going through being in a new school, and he's making it about being in a school with people with disabilities. But here's the thing.
Right.
You're just in a new school, and it's hard
Yeah.
for everyone. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Moving on. Fucking idiot.
You remember
Trying to
bowling
say
for
that
soup?
the school isn't like other schools.
High school never ends. High school never ends.
I think I
And
knew
then-
2 Bowling for Soup songs, and that was not one of them.
Wow, you're uncultured.
And then there's also
Trying to say that this school
1985.
isn't like other schools.
Yeah, that's the one I know for sure.
Or at least the students aren't, even after discounting the obvious. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, well, whatever then. I want to pursue the issue, but at that point, Nomia arrives.
What in the Kentucky Fried Chicken hell are crazy hormonal teenagers doing?
The teacher is wiping sweat from his forehead with a handkerchief and breathing rather heavily. Quickly glances over the room and then settles down a bit.
Oh man, sweat is dribbling down my chin with grease.
Ew.
It's quite viscous.
Ew.
Hello. Apologies for being late. It's hotter than Kentucky Fried Chicken out there. Everyone present, good. I must confess, I haven't really planned anything for today, as I have been extremely busy lately. But I'm sure we can come up with something entertaining. Anyone have any suggestions? I was thinking we could have a discussion circle since we haven't had one in a while. I, at least, found the last one magnificently enjoyable.
There are some murmurs here and there, but nobody raises their voice in support or against Nomia.
I guess, yeah, it was alright, man.
We're just here, dude.
We could delve into the various movements of art, or does someone have a good topic? Have a good topic in topic in mind? Sounds British. Come on, throw it out there. Doesn't really matter if it's silly or odd. We can always cook up something interesting like Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Nobody seems to be brave enough to make such a suggestion. As the awkward silence refuses to be broken, I lift my hand in the air.
Oh, whoa, who is... Oh, wait, our newest friend seems to have something on his mind. Speak up, my boy. Speak up, my boy.
Well, I don't know about anyone else, but I've always wondered why art exists in the first place.
And then everyone throws books at him.
You fucking idiot!
How dare you!
Fucking imbecile. Get him out. Get him the hell out of here.
They all pick you up and throw you into the hallway and spit on you. Don't come back here.
Yeah.
Silence.
Throw him out in the cold. Don't give him his coat.
No, he doesn't get his stuff. They're mine now.
My shoe. Nobody makes a... Then the teacher bursts into laughter.
Oh, excellent. Very good indeed. Right out the gate with the biggin. Fabulous.
Chuckling, he shifts some papers around at his desk for a few moments. When he's done, appears to have made some sort of decision.
Is it next time on SUBPARCADE?
Oh, what time is it?
Oh my god.
No.
You can't do it. You can't do it.
Go further.
Ha!
Oh, yeah,
You've been
limited how
bamboozled.
much you can go down.